So, it's voting time. The big decision in the United States of America. And everybody's going crazy. That's the problem. I'm not going to be super political. I'm not going to comment on anything the candidates have said, even though there's a lot to comment on. I'm not going to be political. I'm not even going to be preachy. I'm just going to be real. Like, us as a nation, it doesn't matter who we support. We have so much faith in one person or one side that we're willing on some level to think that they're going to fix all our problems. They're going to fix Corona. They're going to fix racism. They're going to fix whatever financial trouble you have right now. They're going to fix basically the whole world and your life on top of it. We have so much faith in those things are going to get fixed by one person or their party, that we're willing to berate and to be nasty and to get up in somebody else's face and cuss them out in the middle of the street and to fight with them and just to go back and forth with fact checking and being woke and all this other stuff. Like, we have so much faith that we're willing to act crazy for somebody or for a party that we barely even know, that they never helped us directly in our lives to this point. We put so much power, so much energy on them with the support we give, the merchandise we buy, with the flags and the buttons and the t-shirts and everything else. We have so much faith in them, but we don't have faith in anything else that's important. We don't know. We know all about their policies, all about what they did or what they didn't do, and all this other stuff, but we don't know the important things in our lives. We don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now. We don't know what's going on with our bodies right now with the corona and everything. If you haven't got tested or have got tested, you don't know. You don't know if you're carrying it. You don't know. A lot of us with a lot of y'all with kids and everything, y'all don't know how they're feeling right now. Y'all don't know their favorite color. Like, y'all don't know the people that are actually trying to make a difference in your community. You don't know their names. You don't know what they're trying to do. You don't know. Christians, a lot of my fellow Christians, y'all don't know God or Jesus any better throughout this whole year. You had all the opportunity with the quarantine, hardships, everything, to get in your word and to build your relationship with God. Y'all don't know him any better, but y'all know your candidates better. This is horrible, and it shows. It shows whatever side you support, whether you're a Trump supporter, whether you're a Biden supporter, or whether you're just, well, this too, whether you're not really supporting either of them, but you berate people just because they support Trump, because everything against him and everything. That's not it. That's not how we're supposed to do this at all. Like, first of all, it's everybody's right to support what they support. And if it's not in self-defense, you shouldn't have or show any hostility towards anybody else for their views, for their choices. If it's not attacking you in that instant, you shouldn't be hostile towards them at all. And I've seen that on both sides for weeks. It's just people are literally fighting in the streets over candidates, over somebody that probably doesn't care about them individually. I'm gonna be real with you. It's crazy that we put so much faith, so much energy, so much belief into one person, one party, into one side that we're willing to throw away everything and risk going to jail and just hurting somebody in some way, shape, or form just because we have to get our points across. And you know what? It's not even anything that we support at the end of the day. We're the problem. If we're willing to get like that as a majority, whether we have to treat somebody wrong because of how we feel and our beliefs, whether they agree with us in some ways or they disagree with us in some, if we have to do that, we're the problem, America. Because America is made of millions of civilians. And we only have a few politicians, a few people that are in leadership positions, and they are important. That's why I'm not saying don't go vote. I'm saying that voting, it does what it's supposed to do. And it only has so much power. And the people that we choose, their effects, their ripples that they send out through with, in this pond of a country we have, they only go so far. They're not really impacting us day to day all the time with everything that we do. They're not with us all the time at all. So it's a shame. We're the problem. Everybody's talking about how this party got us to this point, how this president got us to this point, how we're here because of this, that, and other. We're playing the blame game. No, it's us. Us. All of us collectively had something to do with how we got here. Whether we didn't vote, whether we did vote, our choices led us up to this point. And that's the truth. We got in this together. We're in this together. And the only way we're going to get out is together. So it doesn't even matter who wins the presidential election in this aspect. If we have that same spirit of conflict, violence, and hostility, it doesn't matter who's going to win. It doesn't. Because we're going to still treat each other horrible. That's it. It really doesn't matter. That's why you shouldn't put your faith in a man or a system or a party or a side. Like, you got to put your faith in Christ, if you believe in him, or something higher with whatever y'all do, or put your faith in things that are really important. Not only with yourself, but family, and to important things in your community. And you got to support them. There's people that support their candidates more than they do the positive organizations and people in their community. Like, y'all got all your flags and stuff, but you have your schools are struggling. Your community businesses and local business are struggling, trying to make an impact, trying to do something good, trying to bring income into the community. They're struggling, and you don't support them. You don't support them. You don't support teachers that take care of your kids for most of the day. Like, you don't support the organizations that help the homeless or the sick. Like, y'all don't do it, but y'all put all your energy towards these candidates. But everything else around you is struggling, while your attention and your money is getting sucked up by something that's not going to affect you immediately. Have that same energy. Like, have that same energy, y'all. Like, that's why I don't have my faith in Trump or Biden, because I'm in quarantine right now. And they're not with me, being by myself and, struggling with whatever. Christ is with me. And outside of people that I call, and they only have even though it's over the phone, it's great to hear their voices and their prayers, Christ is the only one that's with me at all times. Nobody else. So I rely on people that I'm probably never gonna see. And it all starts with us, America. Don't stop being the problem. Start being the solution and have that same energy that you have to support all this other garbage and support stuff that really matters. All right, y'all. Peace.